I realised I was feeding in the scrums.
I realised that a while ago.
How long is it it's already done, Andy?
That's what he's chanting, Gregory! You're alright, Greg? Paddy's got there, lad. Stand by.
Good afternoon and welcome to Watersheddings for this Silk Cup Challenge Cup second round match between Oldham and Warrington. The sides for today's game: Oldham number 1 David Lydiard, number 2 Hussein Mabaki, number 3 Des Foy, number 4 Gary Waneke, number 5 Mick Taylor, number 6 Gary Lydiard, at 7 Ray Ashton, at number 8 Wally Jones, 9 Ian Sanderson, 10 David Hobbs, 11 Mick Worrell, 12 Mal Graham and 13 Terry Flanagan. The substitutes for Oldham are Mick Parrish and Tom Nadioli. The Warrington side: number 1 Brian Johnson, number 2 Brian Carbett, number 3 Paul Cullen, number 4 Barry Peters, number 5 Rick Thackeray, number 6 Ken Kelly, number 7 Andy Gregory, number 8 Les Boyd, number 9 Tony Hodson, 10 Kevin Tomasi, 11 Mike Gregory, 12 Billy McGinty and 13 Alan Rathbone. Substitutes for Warrington are Mark Foster and Tom Gittins. So the winners of today's game will just be 2 steps away from making an appearance at Wembley in May. There's Ken Kelly in the centre, tossing the coin, and it will be Oldham who will be kicking off. A good crowd here for this match. So it'll be Ray Ashton who will start this second round match. Referee today, Mr. McDonald of Wigan. The touch judges Mr. Lloyd and Mr. Greenhouse. So Ray Ashton gets this second round cut tie underway. It's a long kick taken by Warrington fullback Brian Johnson, coming out of his own 25. But he's well tackled there by Mal Graham, the second row man for Oldham. This time it's Ken Kelly, on to Alan Rathbone. And Rathbone well tackled by scrum half Ray Ashton. This time it'll be Kevin Timothy, acting half-back, on to Les Boyd. Les Boyd charging in, but there's 3 Oldham players in the tackle. This time it's Kevin Tamati, clears his own 25 this time. Ken Kelly this time acting half-back, on to Andy Gregory. But Gregory drops the ball. And Oldham retrieve it, Oldham now. In possession in the Warrington 25. Ian Sanderson, on to Teddy Flanagan. Flanagan back inside to Mick Worrell. Mick Worrell still going. Good tackle though by Mark Roberts. And in fact, the referee coming in, and it's a scrum down. So it'll be Andy Gregory to feed.
What's the feeding, Bollocks? What's the feeding?
And a free kick to Warrington, leg up in the scrum by Oldham, so Warrington will have a free kick. Over comes Brian Carbett. A good kick, just getting into touch, beating the attentions of Mike Taylor, the Oldham wingman. But it's a scrum down. Mike Taylor touching the ball before it got into touch, so another scrum down. Andy Gregory will feed this time. So Gregory feeds. And once again, the referee not happy with the scrums. A change of referee from the programme, Mr. Bowman to Huddersfield, replacing Mr. McDonald of Wigan. So once again, it'll be Andy Gregory to feed the scrum, as the referee getting the two front rows meet once more. Gregory feeds. And it's an Oldham ball, Terry Flanagan going out. It's out to Mick Taylor. Mick Taylor coming inside. Good tackle though from Gregory. And great tackle there from Andy Gregory. A great saving tackle. And Gregory, Mick Taylor beat Brian Carbett on the inside, and Andy Gregory came back through try saving tackle. Great tackle there from Andy Gregory. So it'll be a scrum down in the Warrington 25. Gregory once more to feed. And once again, Mr. Bowman not happy with these scrums, sending them back over. This time they meet once more. Gregory feeds and feeding against Gregory. And Oldham get the free kick. So, differential. Penalty to Oldham. Ray Ashton puts the ball into touch. So Oldham now on the attack in the Warrington 25. Flanagan has the ball. Looks like a set move. Set move here by Oldham. It's put on to Wally Jones. Good tackle though by Tony Hodgson and Kevin Tamati. This time it's Ian Sanderson. Sanderson going forward, but well tackled by Les Boyd and Mark Roberts. Mick Taylor acting half-back. Goes himself, but well tackled again by Mark Roberts. Early pressure now being put on Warrington by Oldham. Flanagan back inside to David Hobbs. But Hobbs stopped once more. This time it's out to Ray Ashton, sets himself up for the drop goal. And the first points of the game go to Oldham, the drop goal. So Ray Ashton with the drop goal puts Oldham in the lead by 1-0. So it'll be Andy Gregory to restart. Kicks deep. It'll be taken well by Mick Taylor. Mick Taylor coming out of his own 25, but meets Kevin Tamati, and Kevin Tamati tackles in well. Rashton this time acting halfback. On to Teddy Flanagan. 3 Warrington plays in the tackle. Ken Kelly, Alan Rathbone, Mark Roberts. Ian Sanderson acting halfback this time. Sends it on to Wally Jones. Oldham still on their own 25. This time it's out to Ray Ashton. Long pass out, and Oldham now. A nice slip pass there from Gary Lydiard. But a forward pass there from Ray Ashton. On to Mal Graham. Much to the disapproval of the Oldham fans around me. So it'll be a scrum down on the Oldham 25. So it'll be Andy Gregory to feed. And it's a Warrington ball out to Ken Kelly, back inside to Paul Cullen. This time it's Brian Johnson. Brian Johnson makes it into the Oldham 25 before he's tackled by Ray Ashton. This time it's Cullen. On to Mike Gregory. But Mike Gregory well tackled by Ashton and Sanderson. This time it's Rathbone coming in on the reverse. Good tackle though by number 12, Mal Graham. This time it's Mark Roberts. Mark Roberts beats one attack. He's going for the line. Well tackled though by David Lydiard, but Warrington now on the attack in front of the Oldham post. And a nice slip move. Les Boyd is there. A great try. Les Boyd, the first try of the match for Warrington. A great try by Les Boyd coming in on the burst. And the Oldham cover couldn't stop him in this. The first try to Warrington. The try scorer, Les Boyd. So Warrington take the lead, 4 points to 1. So Brian Carbett, just to the left of the posts. And it's there. Warrington 6, Oldham 1. 4 minutes gone of the first half. So Oldham to restart with Ray Ashton. Well, on the floor, it'll be Alan Rathbone who takes it. But he's tackled immediately as he picks the ball up. This time it's Tamati going blindside, makes good ground, gets the ball back. And Barry Peters retrieves it. In fact, it's Rick Thackeray, but a free kick to Oldham. So David Hobbs puts the ball into touch. Once again, play inside the Warrington 25. Mal Graham will take the tap. Once again, the set move. And finally comes to Gary Lydiard. A long pass out. Here comes to Mick Taylor. Mick Taylor attacking Brian Carbett, knocks him off. Once again, Paul Cullen and Andy Gregory saving the day. This time it's Winnecke out to Ashton. Run around move, Ashton once more, looking for the gap. Finds the gap, onto Ian Sanderson. Ian Sanderson's going, but the pass. And it'll be retrieved by Tony Hodgson. In fact, it's Paddy Peace. Tony Hodgson, great play there, jumping on that loose ball, and now Rathbone has the ball, coming away with it well. This time it'll be Tamati acting halfback. Onto Mike Gregory. But Mike Gregory stopped by Wally Jones. This time it's Andy Gregory. Gregory out to Paul Cullen. But Paul Cullen well tackled by Gary Winnecke. Gregory onto Kelly. Rathbone. But Rathbone can't get the ball out. This is the 6th tackle. Warrington still in their own 25. Kelly. He'll be going back to Brian Johnson. Brian Johnson with the long kick. Same Mabaki takes it for Oldham. Runs straight. Well tackled up by Tony Hodgson and Mark Roberts. This time it'll be Ian Sanderson. Onto Ray Ashton. Teddy Flanagan. But Flanagan well tackled. Les Boyd and Tamati in the tackle that time. David Hobbs. But once again, 3 Warrington men in the tackle. Roberts, Gregory and Tamati that time. This time it's Sanderson onto Wally Jones. But Wally Jones well tackled once more. Oldham playing it in midfield at the moment. Played back to David Hobbs. David Hobbs with the kick. And Rick Thackeray will take this one for Warrington. Rick Thackeray coming across field. Beats one man, finally brought down by Mal Graham. This time it'll be Alan Rathbone. Goes straight, clears his own 25. Tony Hodgson acting halfback, this time out to Ken Kelly. Onto Mike Gregory. Well, Mike Gregory well tackled there by Wally Jones and David Hobbs. This time it's Ken Kelly. Onto Andy Gregory. Gregory onto Mark Roberts. He's gone. Brilliant pass. Mark Roberts going away. He's got the beat of David Lydiard. He's going all the way. Good tackle on by Lydiard. But what a pass there from Gregory to Roberts. Wanting to down the attack. This time it's Ken Kelly. Ken Kelly. Good run. Warrington on the attack now. Brian Johnson acting halfback. Onto Gregory once more. Back inside to Tony Hodgson. Hodgson shoves off one tackle, mates. Playing the Oldham 25. This time it's the 6th tackle. It's going to be played back to Andy Gregory with a drop goal attempt, but just wide. Well worth the attempt. But a lovely pass from Gregory to Roberts earlier on that move. Set Mark Roberts away. He went past Lydiard, but Lydiard came back and made a try-saving tackle. This time it's Wally Jones. And the referee is going to call over Tony Hodgson, the Warrington hooker. And the free kick goes to Oldham. A fist going in there from Tony Hodgson. A nice kick there from David Hobbs. Ball coming near that commentary position then. So just inside the Warrington half, Ian Sanderson. On to David Hobbs. David Hobbs gets it out to Terry Flanagan. Flanagan on to Mal Graham. But Mal Graham well tackled by Rathbone and Tamati. This time it's Ray Ashton. Wally Jones, but once again 3 Warrington plays in the tackle, bring him down on the halfway line. This time it's Sanderson out to Ashton once more. A long kick, goes over the head of Brian Johnson, but he'll pick this one up. And shrugs off Ray Ashton, goes inside over the 25 before he's brought down by Gary Lydiard. This time it's Andy Gregory. Andy Gregory gets inside. Well tackled up by the Hobbs and Winnecke. This time it's Les Boyd coming in. Hobbs tackles him well. The assistance of Ashton. This time it's Tamati. Tamati. Well tackled though by Wally Jones and Ian Sanderson. Andy Gregory this time acting halfback. On to Ken Kelly. Roberts. A high tackle there on Mark Roberts. High tackle there on Mark Roberts by Mick Worrell.
Come on, Wales!
Let's go, get that.
So Brian Carbett puts that one into touch. Ken Kelly takes the tap onto Tamati. Kelly, nice around move, Les Boyd onto Barry Peters. Barry Peters looking through back onto Les Boyd. Les Boyd still going, great run from Les Boyd, taking 3 players. Great move there from Warrington. Les Boyd, this time it's Mike Gregory. Mike Gregory goes into the Oldham 25. And the referee stops play as he comes over and talks to the touch judge, Mr. Greenhouse. And the referee and the linesman having a very long talk, pointing to Ken Kelly. Calling over Mal Graham. And referee Bowman giving him a stern talking to. And play is being brought right back to the Warrington 25. And Warrington will get a free kick the halfway line. And when Warrington were in the Oldham 25, Pat's advantage to Warrington would have given them more advantage. But as it is, Warrington get the free kick. Brian Carbett once again puts the ball into touch. So Warrington will have to start again. Ken Kelly will take the second part of the penalty. On to Alan Rathbone. Rathbone goes in. Well tackled by Ian Sanderson and Wally Jones. Kelly wants more acting half, back onto Tamati. Back to Kelly. Long pass out to Mike Gregory. But Mike Gregory tackled there by Teddy Flanagan and Mal Graham. Kelly once again acting half back. On to Andy Gregory. Gregory, long pass out to Tony Hodgson. Hodgson still going once again, Warrington making good ground. Tamati on to Gregory. Gregory with the kick, but that is too long. And Oldham will restart with a tap from their own 25. Ashton takes it. On to Mick Worrell, but Mick Worrell's will tackle by Rathbone and Roberts. Oldham 1, Warrington 6. This time it's David Hobbs, but Hobbs will tackle once more. And he loses the ball, and Mike Gregory's away. There's an overlap here. On to Les Boyd. Les Boyd. Still Les Boyd going. Beats 2 men. Still going. Great run from Les Boyd. Beats about 3 or 4 men there. Takes him within 10 yards of the Oldham line. Out to Ken Kelly. Ken Kelly comes back inside, goes for the line. Stopped inches from the line that time. Warrington. Inches from the Oldham line at the moment. This time it's Cullen still going. Once again, stopped just as he's about to go over. This time it's Kelly. Kelly onto Alan Rathbone. Rathbone with a kick through. Wayne Sanderson retrieves it for Oldham. Good run there from Wally Jones for Oldham, clearing the lines. This time it's Ray Ashton. Onto Flanagan, long pass out. Gary Wadecki inside. But a good tackle there by Robertson Gregory. Once again coming blindside, this time it's up Mick Taylor, but Mick Taylor meets 3 Warrington players. And he's well tackled. This time it'll be Ian Sanderson acting half-back. Onto Mal Graham. Mal Graham looking for the gap, but well tackled once more by Mark Roberts. Assisted by Mike Gregory and Alan Rathbone. Ray Ashton acting half-back once more. Onto David Hobbs. Hobbs with the kick. Rick Thackeray has it covered and he catches it well. Rick Thackeray now with the ball. But he loses it. Received. And by Hodson, this time it's Rathbone. Rathbone takes the tackle. Tony Hodson acting half-back. Onto Mike Gregory. Mike Gregory moves into the Oldham half of the field. This time with Kevin Tamati acting half-back. Onto Andy Gregory. Onto Hodson, nice pass. But the referee indicates that it was a forward. And a scrum down. Just inside the Oldham half. Ashton feeds and it's an Oldham ball, but he knocks on, but the referee says that he went backwards. And Gary Lydiard is tackled by Ken Kelly. This time it's Ray Ashton. Teddy Flanagan knocks off one man. Paul Cullum has him well tackled though, with the assistance this time of Mark Roberts and Andy Gregory. David Lydiard acting half-back onto Ray Ashton. Gary Winnick. Oh, nice break there from Lydiard onto Ian Anderson. Ian Anderson. Gary Winnick, good tackle. Ryan Johnson on Gary Winnick. This time it's Ashton. Long pass out to Flanagan. Flanagan back inside to Wally Jones. Wally Jones back to Mal Graham. Mal Graham. Dummies but well tackled by Johnson and Kelly. Onto Ray Ashton. Ray Ashton with the kick. A loss under that one. And a diving save there. Brian Johnson punching that ball away as it was bobbling loose. So Warrington to drop out, leading at the moment by 6 points to 1. A try from Les Boyd, converted by Brian Carbett. A drop goal from Ray Ashton. The Oldham points at the moment. So it'll be Andy Gregory to drop out. Nice kick into space. Picks up through David Lydiard. It went backwards, says the referee, and David Lydiard meets Rathbone and Tamati. Here's Sanderson this time, acting half-back. Onto Terry Flanagan. Flanagan, nice pass out to Gary Winnick, but he's well tackled by Hodson and Peters. This time it's Sanderson going blindside, but once again Hodson and Peters in the tackle. Oh, just swinging out this time with Flanagan. Flanagan back inside to Ashton. Ashton beats one tackle, going straight. Ashton going for line. Back inside, good tackle by Ken Kelly, and he loses the ball. And the referee always giving a forward pass, but Ken Kelly there coming to save that possible try. A try-saving tackle from the captain there. So we're scrum down in front of the Warrington post. Andy Gregory once more will feed. And Gregory comes away with the ball, but he's met immediately by Teddy Flanagan. Rathbone acting half-back. Well tackled though by Teddy Flanagan and Wally Jones. This time it's Tamati. Tamati making good ground. Good run by Kevin Tamati. This time it's Ken Kelly. On to Tony Hodson. Hodson, Warrington still a few yards in their own 25. On to Andy Gregory. Gregory with the kick. Taken by Mabaki. Good tackle though by Mike Gregory with the assistance of Paul Cullen. This time it's David Lydiard. Lydiard, good tackling though, he gets the ball out to David Hobbs. Good tackling though from Warrington. Gary Winecki this time gets the ball out. Ray Ashton this time. Out to Gary Lydiard. Gary Lydiard with the kick through, but Brian Carbett takes the ball well for Warrington. This time it's Andy Gregory. Gregory cuts back inside, but he's well taken by Sanderson. Paul Cullen acting half-back this time. On to Alan Rathbone. Rathbone coming in, but there's 3 Oldham players to meet him. This time it's Gregory. Going blindside himself. Plays his own 25 this time. Brian Johnson acting half-back. On to Ken Kelly. On to Mike Gregory. But Warrington losing ground on that play. This is the 6th tackle. Tamati. On to Kelly. Kelly loses the ball. And it's Oldham who retrieve it. 6 more tackles for Oldham. And offside against Tony Hodgson. So the free kick. To be taken by David Hobbs. So David Hobbs lining this kick up. So David Hobbs marking his run out. And the kick is well to the right of the posts. So Warrington will restart with a dropout from their own 25.
Come on, Nick, you haven't scored yet. Come on, Glenn, keep going, lad.
Andy Gregory drops out. Well taken by David Lydiard. Lydiard coming forward, but well tackled by Boyd and Rathbone. Just a few yards inside the Warrington half. Ian Sanderson this time acting half-back, sends it left with Ray Ashton. Ray Ashton onto Terry Flanagan, but Flanagan's well buckled up by Mike Gregory. Mark Roberts. Ian Sanderson once again acting half-back. This time it's Wally Jones. But Wally Jones once again well tackled by Mike Gregory and Alan Rathbone. Ray Ashton onto Terry Flanagan. Flanagan, nice pass out. Once again a nice break there from Gary Lydiard. Lydiard still going, finally brought down by Tony Hodgson and Mark Roberts. Sanderson onto Ashton, but Ashton can't hold it. And the knock on and the scrum down. Once again another scrum down. Gregory feeds, and a nice heel there onto Ken Kelly. Ken Kelly cuts inside onto Brian Johnson. Brian Johnson's got the run into the field, he's still going. Long pass out to Rick Zachary. Rick Zachary takes it well. Back inside to Barry Peters. What a move! Oh, Mick Taylor. A great save by Mick Taylor there. But what great move there from Warrington. Brian Johnson, the final pass from Peters to Johnson was knocked away though from Mick Taylor. And there's a Warrington player like Palax there. From our position, hard to see. But Warrington have the free kick for that incident. Mark Foster warming up below me. But Warrington have the free kick. Leading by 6 points to 1. Thackeray it is. And Mick Thackeray seems alright. And Warrington have their free kick. Carbett puts the ball into touch. Backwards to get more ground on the second part of the penalty. Gregory will take it. It's on to Les Boyd. Les Boyd charges in. And another Warrington player there. Off the ball incident. This time it's Gregory. On to Mark Roberts. Well taken. But Warrington losing ground there. This time it's Tamati. Tamati's well tackled there. But he gets the ball out to Barry Peters. But Peters well tackled. This time it's Hodson. On to Ken Kelly. Ken Kelly with the kick. But it goes dead. And Oldham will have attack from the 25. Ashton takes a quick one. Gary Winecki. Well tackled by Mark Roberts and Ken Kelly. This time it's Ray Ashton. On to Mal Graham. Mal Graham, good tackle though from Tony Hodson. Ian Sanderson. On to Ray Ashton. Nice pass out to Teddy Flanagan. And great there from Des Foley, but well tackled by Barry Peters. This time it's Flanagan. Back to Sanderson. Sanderson going. And there's a fight now. Touch judge is on after that tackle. Alan Rathbone involved. And now there's a full foot as the referee in the touch just sort out the first is that both teams then start having their own disagreement. And the referee and touch judges still sorting the incident out. And the referee talking to Ken Kelly and Flanagan, telling that both be off if there's any more. And the free kick goes to Oldham. Can't see that myself, considering both players were involved and both were getting a stern talking to. But Oldham have possession in the Warrington half. Sanderson takes it across the line. This time Wally Jones comes running in. But 3 Warrington players in the tackle. Ian Sanderson acting half-back for Oldham. On to Ray Ashton. David Hobbs, but Mike Gregory's up quickly and tackles in well with the assistance of Mark Roberts. Sanderson this time, on to Ashton. Flanagan. Dummies, but a nice tackle there from Mike Gregory on Mal Graham. Crunching tackle. Sanderson once again. This time it's David Hobbs. Switches, goes himself. And he gets the ball out, and it'll be a scrum down, hit the referee. And that is the decision he gives. Still the score remains Oldham 1, Warrington 6. And it'll be Ray Ashton to feed. But he won't have the chance because Oldham have the free kick. Ashton takes the tap out to Flanagan. Flanagan coming in, Tamati tackles in well. Oldham now, no. In the 125. Wally Jones. On to Mal Graham. Mal Graham back inside to Sanderson. Strong, desperate tackling from Warrington now. And this time the touch is on again from the other side. Mr. Lloyd. This time he calls over Andy Gregory. And Andy Gregory, appealing his innocence, calls over Ken Kelly and the free kick goes to Oldham. And the referee stops the clock as there's an injury to Ian Sanderson. But this game now, a real boiling point. And once again, he calls over Andy Gregory. Luckily for us, we have the Oldham, the Andy Gregory hate club round me. Referee still stopping the cup. Ian Sanderson still receiving treatment. But at the end of it, Oldham will have the free kick. And it'll be David Hobbs who will have the responsibility, it looks like, of trying to pull 2 points back for Oldham. Ian Sanderson is recovered and David Hobbs will go for goal. So David Hobbs, a very simple kick. This should be. So David Hobbs.
Keep up still.
And he's missed it. And a poor kick for David Hobbs there. A poor miss. So Warrington will drop out after Rick Thackeray retrieved the situation after the ball went loose. So Andy Gregory this time will drop out. Taken by David Lydiard, the danger man, really. Oldham saying he looks for the gap. This time it's Ian Sanderson acting half-back for Oldham. And a free kick to Oldham, Mark Roberts. Not letting David Lydiard play the ball. Ken Kelly calms him down. And David Hobbs has another chance. So David Hobbs, once again, he has another penalty. And once again he misses. David Hobbs has now missed 3 kicks. All relatively easy kicks. And once again, Warrington have the 6-1 lead. So Andy Gregory to restart once again with the dropout from his own 25. This time it's along the floor, and once again David Lydiard will take it for Oldham. Makes it once again into the Warrington half before he's tackled by Mark Roberts and Tony Hodson. Sanderson once again acting half-back. On to David Hobbs. Hobbs charges through. Makes good ground. Sanderson goes blindside this time, but Barry Peters in the tackle with Mike Gregory. This time on to Ashton. Flanagan. Nice pass on to Mal Graham, but good tackle, but he gets it onto Mick Waddle. Mick Waddle going through, gets the ball out to Ray Ashton. Good tackle by Kelly. Flanagan gets it back. The ball went backwards. Oldham retrieved possession with Terry Flanagan in possession. This time it's Ian Sanderson, out to Wally Jones. Wally Jones once again makes play inside the Warrington 25. 6th tackle this time, Ashton. Ashton dummies. It's a high kick. Brian Johnson's underneath it and takes it well. Well taken there from Brian Johnson. Under pressure. What a good take. And considering Oldham have had most of the play in this first half, they still find themselves 6-1 down. Good defence. A major factor in Warrington having a good one at the moment. Once again, Nabaki takes it this time for Oldham. And once the game takes play back inside the Warrington 25. Ian Sanderson beats one man, still going. Finally brought down by his opposite number, Tony Hodson. Ray Ashton onto Terry Flanagan. Back inside to David Hobbs. David Hobbs beats one man, still going. But good tackling by Barry Peters. And Ken Kelly. This time it's Wally Jones charging in, still going. Sanderson onto Ashton again. Nice pass out to Gary Lydiard. Onto David Lydiard. David Lydiard, good tackle from Paul Cullen, but Lydiard gets back up. Lydiard going for the line. Brian Carver tackles in well this time with Paul Cullen, but this is the sixth tackle. This time it's Lydiard. Lydiard with the kick through, and it's kicked away, and it'll be a dropout. And once again, Warrington to drop out with Andy Gregory. Gregory kicks off. Lydiard takes it again for Oldham. This time it's pushed back by Mark Roberts. Ian Sanderson once more onto Ray Ashton. Ray Ashton out to Terry Flanagan. Flanagan comes inside, once again takes play inside the Warrington 25 before it's brought down by Alan Rathbone and Les Boyd. Sanderson. Mick Waddle shoves one off, going straight. Mick Waddle still going, and Mick Waddle will score. Poor tackling there from Warrington. It slipped 2 or 3 tackles. And Mick Waddle goes on for the try. I think there will be some questioning in that Warrington defence about that try. Shrugged off 2 or 3 minutes, he went over that try. The try scorer taking over the goal kicking responsibilities from David Hobbs, who's not had that fantastic of a day at kicking. So Mick Waddle. Mick Waddle with the kick. And it's successful. And Oldham back in the lead at 7-6. So Gregory to restart. So Gregory with the kick. Approaching half time. This time it's Sanderson, good running. And Oldham now with the tails up after that try. Ashton onto Mabaki. Mabaki though well tackled by Tamati and Hodson. This time Mabaki takes it himself, but meets Mark Gregory. This time it's played back to David Hobbs. Hobbs with the kick, and Brian Carbett takes it for Warrington. And he's well taken by Mal Graham and Terry Flanagan. Paul Cullen onto Rathbone. Rathbone coming forward, shrugs one man off, but taken by Wally Jones and Ian Sanderson. And the free kick to Warrington. Sanderson not letting Rathbone play the ball this time, so Brian Carbett will take the kick this time. On top of the main stand. So Gregory this time will take it. On to Kane Kelly. On to Alan Rathbone. Rathbone makes play inside the Oldham half. And in fact, there goes the half-time hooter. The half-time score. Oldham 7, Warrington 6. Oldham points. A drop goal from Ray Ashton. A try from Mick Worrell. He goals it himself. Les Boyd scored the try for Warrington. Goal by Brian Carbett. The half-time score. The half-time score here. Oldham 7, Warrington 6. The second half about to get underway. Oldham leading by 7 points to 6. Warrington have made one substitution. Tom Gittins is on and Tony Hodgson who's gone off. And David Lydiard plays on 25. Ian Sanderson this time acting half. Back onto David Hobbs. Hobbs, well tackled by Mark Roberts and Kevin Taverter. This time it's Sanderson, on to Flanagan. Back to Ray Ashton. Ray Ashton, nice run by Ray Ashton. Inside to Teddy Flanagan. Good tackle, but he gets it out to Sanderson. Ian Sanderson going on the right. And it's a try. Des Foy goes over with just seconds gone of the second half. Foy scores. A big overlap for Oldham on the right hand side. And it was Des Foy who beat the attentions of Barry Peters. And Des Foy goes over for a try at the start of the second half. Could prove very important to the match. So Mick Worrell taking over the kicking responsibilities from David Hobbs. Will try and convert that Des Foy try. And it's there. Score now Oldham 13, Warrington 6. So Andy Gregory to restart. A hard blow that, a try right at the start of the second half. Gary Vanecki clears again, his own 25. Ray Ashton acting half-back, on to Mick Taylor this time. Tackled by Tom Gittins and Mike Gregory. Sanderson once again acting half-back, on to Flanagan. Back inside to Ray Ashton. Ray Ashton this time tackled by Tom Gittins. Sanderson, David Hobbs this time with the kick. Ryan Johnson takes it for Warrington. Ryan Johnson, but is well tackled by Ray Ashton. And Gary Lydiard. Ken Kelly acting half-back. On to Mark Roberts. Mark Roberts, tackled by Mick Worrell. This time it's Tamerty. On to Kelly. Alan Rathbone coming on this time. Tackled by Sanderson and Welly Jones. This time it's Kevin Tamerty. On to Gregory. On to Gittins. Gittins looking for the gap but can't get through. This time it's Tamerty. Back to Gregory. Gregory cuts back inside. But there's 3 Oldham players in tackling. He loses the ball. Mal Graham. Oldham back in possession. This time it's Ray Ashton. Long pass out. Glenn Lydiard still going. Back to Ray Ashton. Ray Ashton. And Tom Gittins falls on the ball for Warrington. And Oldham flinging this ball about. This time it's Andy Gregory acting half-back, onto Ken Kelly, onto Rathbone. Well, hard tackle there from David Hobbs and Mal Graham. Kevin Tamati onto Kelly. Les Boyd goes back inside but finds Mick Worrell and Ian Sanderson. Tamati this time, onto Andy Gregory. Gregory onto Ken Kelly. Ken Kelly runs ahead. Call over. Wally Jones going in after the tackle on Andy Gregory. So one is another free kick. So Brian Carbett comes over to take this free kick. And once again takes play just inside the Oldham half. Gregory will take the second part of the penalty, onto Rathbone. Rathbone coming in, meets Wally Jones. And Des Foy. Tamati this time. But can't get away from the attention of Hobson Foy. This time it'll be Les Boyd acting halfback. Onto Gregory, to Kelly, back to Gregory, onto Mark Roberts. But good tackle by Mick Worrell. Tamati once more onto Gregory. Tom Gittins, out to Barry Peters. Barry Peters dummies. But he's upended. Gregory once more, out to Ken Kelly. Tamati, back to Kelly. But Kelly well tackled by David Hobbs once more. 6th tackle this time. Rathbone, back to Gregory. Gregory with the kick, but that will be taken by David Lydiard. David Lydiard, still going, makes it to his own 25. And the referee penalises Ray Ashton for an elbow there on Mike Gregory. Gives Warrington the free kick. So Brian Carvett to try and have 2 more points for Warrington. So Brian Carvett. And his kick is to the right of the posts. So Oldham will drop out from their own 25. The score remains Oldham 13, Warrington 6. And a strong tackle there on Paul Cullen. This time it's Mike Gregory. Mike Gregory beats one tackle still going before he's brought down by Mick Taylor and Mick Worrell. Tamati goes blindside, but only makes a few yards before he's brought down. This time it's Mike Gregory. Onto Gittins, onto and Ken Kelly. Ken Kelly beats one tackle but brought down by Ian Sanderson. Mike Gregory this time. Onto Tom Gittins. Gregory. Gregory loses the ball as he tries to get that pass out. Ian Sanderson onto Wally Jones. Jones coming in strong. Meets Alan Rathbone. And Warrington retrieve this one with Ken Kelly. This time it's Les Boyd onto Andy Gregory. Gregory onto Mark Roberts, but punched away by Mick Worrell for a knock-on. This time it'll be Andy Gregory to feed. Seems to be limping as he was in the first half. Gregory feeds and it'll be a Warrington ball. Ashton tackles Andy Gregory as he gets the ball. This time it'll be Alan Rathbone. Rathbone going blindside. Tackled this time by Flanagan and Ashton. Samity this time back in half-back. Goes blindside, but can make no ground. Barry Peters onto Gregory. This time it's Gittins looking for the gap, but there's nobody coming up on his left. And it'll be an advantage to Oldham. Here's Sanderson picking the ball up there. This time it's Mick Worrell. Mick Worrell tackled by Johnson, Gregory and Gittins. This time it's Sanderson, out to Ray Ashton. This time it's David Hobbs. David Hobbs though, well tackled there by Tamati, Boyd and Rathbone. Sanderson goes to Wally Jones. Wally Jones. Well tackled though, this time it'll be Ray Ashton. Goes himself looking for the gap. Beats the man, gets the pass out to Glenn Lydiard. Lydiard back to Ray Ashton. Ray Ashton still going. Nice pass out. David Lydiard's going for the line. David Lydiard gets it out to Mick Taylor, but Mick Taylor can't hold the pass. Good cover though from Brian Johnson and Rick Thackeray, putting him under pressure to force the hurried pass. But Oldham now beginning to throw this ball about and are looking quite dangerous on the attack. And it'll be a scrum down over on that left hand side in the Warrington 25. Oldham leading 13 points to 6. So Andy Gregory to feed this time. And Oldham get the ball on play back to Lydiard. And that will be 6 more tackles to Oldham. This time it's on to Taylor. Taylor. Good tackle by Alan Rathbone, but play now once again inside the 125. This time it's Flanagan. Flanagan back to David Lydiard. Lydiard well tackled by Andy Gregory. Sanderson now. On to Wally Jones. Wally Jones charging through. And Ken Kelly gets the ball for Warrington. And Andy Gregory is tackled. As the crowd shout for offside from the small band of Warrington supporters in the stand behind me. This time it's Paul Cullen, but Paul Cullen's well tackled. This time it's Johnson on to Tamati. Tamati charging straight at Glenn Lydiard. But good tackle by Lydiard. This time it's Boyd on to Rathbone. Rathbone clears his 25. Boyd's brought down by Ian Sanderson. Rick Thackeray this time. To Gregory, on to Gittins. Gittins is tackled. This time it's the 6th tackle. We played. Rick Thackeray takes it. Thackeray with the kick. It looks a good one. Mick Taylor going back. Fumbles it. But comes away with the ball. Out to David Lydiard. Lydiard going away with the ball. Gets past Les Boyd. Finally brought down though by Mark Roberts. This time it's Ray Ashton. Ray Ashton going forward. Good tackle though by Alan Rathbone. Sanderson, Flanagan back to Sanderson, meets Mark Roberts and Tom Gittins. Ashton once again acting half-back. On to David Hobbs. Hobbs once again with the kick. It looks a good one. And Brian Johnson retrieves it for Warrington. Going across field, gets the ball out to Brian Carbett. Carbett though is well tackled by Flanagan. Gets the ball back to Paul Cullen. Paul Cullen now has got the pitch in front of him, but the pass is too hard and Mabaki will take it. Mabaki still going. Tackled though by Les Boyd and Andy Gregory. And it looks as if Mabaki's bit Alan Rathbone, but the referee doesn't want to know. And the free kick goes to Warrington against Mabaki. As Oldham make the substitution. Glenn Lydiard coming off, and number 14, Mick Parish, will come on. So Lydiard comes off and Parish comes on. Meanwhile, Brian Carbett will take this kick for touch. It's a nice one. Making touch, Warrington then. Gregory onto Kelly. Tamati once again taking play, this time into the Oldham half. Tackled though by Mal Graham, being dragged back with the help of Mick Worrell. This time it's Kelly onto Gittins, but Gittins can't find a way through at the moment and loses the ball, and a scrum down. So Ray Ashton to feed. Warrington. Still the referee not happy with these scrums as the scrum in fact collapses. Tamati now hook on in place of Tony Hudson, who went off at half time. Ray Ashton then to feed. Still the referee not happy. And he's got the scrums right back to where it should have been in the first place. Ashton to feed. And it's the ball. Winecki though is well tackled by Rathbone. Ray Ashton acting half back. On to Flanagan. Flanagan dummies. But there's three men in the tackle again for Warrington. Sanderson this time, on to Wally Jones. Good tackle again from Mark Roberts. Mike Gregory should say there. This time it's Mick Worrell. Mick Worrell, good run. Once again taking play inside the Warrington half. Sanderson once again. To Ray Ashton. Ashton with the kick. Taken by Brian Johnson. Johnson, nice pass out to Carbett. Carbett cutting back inside. Gets the ball back to Johnson. But Johnson's well tackled by Des Foy and Mick Parish. This time it's Gregory. Goes himself. But well tackled. This time it's Tamati. This time it's Gregory once more, onto Rathbone, to Kelly. Can Warrington produce anything now with Roberts? This time it's Kelly. Rathbone. But Warrington not making any ground when they get the ball at the moment. This is the sixth tackle. It's going back to Brian Johnson. Johnson with the kick. Mabarki's underneath it and takes it. Mabarki coming forward. And he shakes off Les Boyd. Mabarki's still going. But he's well tackled by Kevin Tamati. Sanderson onto Ashton. To Flanagan. Onto Winecki. But being pushed back by Mark Roberts and Barry Peters. Sanderson onto Ashton once more. Flanagan though well tackled by Rathbone, quickly up. Les Boyd goes on, this time it's Sanderson onto Ashton. Ashton, kingpin of everything for Oldham at the moment. Sanderson once more. Hobbs. This time it's Flanagan. Gets the ball out. And Warrington pick it up, Paul Cullen. Well played there by Paul Cullen. This time it's Gregory, but offside. It's number 3, Des Foy. Gives Warrington the free kick. Ryan Carbett once more to come across. Halfway through the second half. Oldham leading by 13 points to 6. This time it's Rathbone. Got a good tackle there from David Hobbs. Tamati acting halfback. On to Les Boyd. Got 3 Oldham forwards meeting. This time it's Gregory, Kelly, this time Mark Roberts. Got Mick Worrell and Mal Graham in the tackle for Oldham. Tamati on to Gregory. Can he produce anything now? Looking, but can't find any way through. Tamati this time. Shrugs off one man, meets Wally Jones though, and Ian Sanderson. 6th tackle this time. Les Boyd charging through. And that's the 6th tackle, and that's the turnover. Oldham back in possession. Ian Sanderson out to David Hobbs. Tackled by Rathbone. Ian Sanderson onto Ray Ashton. Long pass out once again to Terry Flanagan. But a good tackle from Captain Ken Keller. And the kick this time from Wineke. And it's a good one. And send Warrington back into their own half. And the substitutes for Oldham. Teddy Flanagan is going to be coming off for Oldham to be replaced by Tom Nadiolai. Again, a good round of applause, Terry Flanagan, from the Oldham supporters. As the scrum's packed down and Andy Gregory prepares to feed. But once again the referee's not happy. Gregory feeds, Warrington ball, but referee Beaumont not happy again with the scrums. So Gregory to feed, and Gregory picks the ball up. But tackled by Mal Graham and Ray Ashton. Mike Gregory out to Mark Roberts. Mark Roberts though is tackled by substitute Nadiolai. This time it's Mike Gregory, cuts back inside but can't find any way through. Tamati this time, on to Gregory. Gregory, a poor pass, and Cullen did well to kick that one at Barker. And tackled by Paul Cullen. Mal Graham onto substitute Nadiolai. Crunching tackle from Les Boyd. This time it's Sanderson. Good tackle that time from Barry Peters, but 6 more tackles. This time it's David Lydia going blindside. Charges straight at Rick Thackeray, but Rick Thackeray, a good tackle. This time it's Sanderson. Meets Andy Gregory and Mick Thackeray. Tom Gittins helps out as well. This time it's Waddle. Ashton with the kick ahead. Ken Kelly comes for it. Well played. Shrugs 2 men off before he's finally brought down by Desfoy. This time it's Rick Thackeray. Can he produce anything now? He's tackled by Mal Graham. Tamati onto Tommy Gittins. Gittins, but no way through at the moment. It's going to need some opportunities from somebody at the moment for Warrington. This time it's Rathbone. And he loses the ball, and Oldham retrieve it once more. This time it's Waddle. This time it's up to Tom Nadiolai. Nadiolai charging forward. Good tackling though there from Paul Cullen. Mick Parish. Oldham once again with the ball with Ray Ashton. Ashton cutting forward once more. Nice pass out, but obstruction is given and the free kick to Warrington. Most of the play in this half has been in the Warrington half of the field. Warrington have made the odd trip into Oldham territory. And in fact, they're in Oldham territory now after Brian Cabot puts that ball into touch from the free kick. Ken Kelly will take it. On to Tamati. Tamati running forward. And he's easily stopped by Sanderson and Hobbs. This time it's Rathbone.
Come on, get in!
This time it's on to Les Boyd. Les Boyd though is tackled by Sanderson and Worrell. Out to Andy Gregory. Andy Gregory, a long pass out to Brian Cabot. Brian Cabot cutting back inside but can't get past Taylor. This time it's Gregory. On to Brian Johnson. Kelly. Mark Roberts. Looking to get the ball out. Gets it out to Ken Kelly. Ken Kelly looking for the gap but just can't get it past Ray Ashton. Mike Gregory this time on the sixth tackle. On to Gregory. Gregory the kick ahead. David Lydiard coming for it and Warrington have possession now. Mike Gregory keeps possession. 6 more tackles now for Warrington. Can they make anything? It's on to Ken Kelly. Ken Kelly long pass out to Tamati but Tamati can't take it. As the floodlights come on here at Watersheddings. With the score, Oldham 13, Warrington 6.
I like reading these tough judges not for Warrington. What are they paying them?
And it looks like Mark Roberts is the injured man for Warrington. Receiving treatment. Warrington will have the free kick when play restarts.
Everybody come on and standing up!
As the referee stops the clock. Mark Roberts looks alright, the referee restarts the clock. Can Warrington have a free kick? Brian Cabot puts it into touch. Warrington now on the attack. 10 yards or so from the Oldham line. Gregory takes a quick one. It's on to Rathbone, but Rathbone's well tackled. This time it's Gittins, out to Kelly. Kelly on to Mark Roberts. Mark Roberts still going. Stopped inches from the line once more. And Tamati goes himself, but he's stopped. Gets the ball back to Mike Gregory. Mike Gregory goes for the line. But he's stopped. This time it's Kelly. But Kelly's well tackled by Desfoy. This time it's Gregory. Gregory onto Les Boyd. But Les Boyd is held. This is the 6th tackle. This time it's Gregory with the kick. Put on, and Oldham retrieves the ball with Mick Worrell. So Warrington's 6 tackles there on the Oldham line comes to nothing. So this time it's Ian Sanderson. Sanderson well tackled by Matt Roberts and it's a knock-on. Scrum down. Halfway inside the Oldham 25. Gregory feeds and it's a Warrington ball. Gregory out to Ken Kelly. Ken Kelly to Peters. Peters back to Kelly. Kelly shrugs off. One man still going. Finally brought down. Kyle Cullen acting half-back. Gregory onto Mark Roberts. Mark Roberts coming back inside onto Brian Johnson. But Johnson's well tackled by Hussein Mabaki. Tamati this time. Tamati going forward. Onto Andy Gregory. Gregory to Johnson. But good tackling there from Mabaki. Gregory Gittins, Kelly. This time Mike Gregory running forward, but Warrington losing ground all the time. Cullen this time. On to Rathbone. Rathbone going forward this time, but once again he's well tackled. This is the 6th tackle. On to Ken Kelly. Kelly with the kick. It's hanging awkwardly. And well taken by Mabaki. Mabaki coming away, but he's dumped to the floor by Les Boyd. He just lifted him up like a feather there, Les Boyd, but this time it's David Hobbs. Oldham on their own 25. Sanderson this time onto Wally Jones, but Wally Jones is well tackled by Gittins and Rathbone. This time it'll be Sanderson. Goes blindside, but he's well tackled by Rathbone. Ray Ashton acting half-back. Played back to David Hobbs. Hobbs with the kick. Hey, looks a good one. Rick Thackeray will pick it up for Warrington. Sees 3 Oldham players in front of him and can find no way through. And Rick Thackeray will play it to Andy Gregory this time. Gregory on to Mike Gregory. Mike Gregory pushes one man off, still going. But finally brought down by Wally Jones and Ray Ashton. This time it's Gregory once more. Back inside to Rathbone. Rathbone takes play inside. Old 25, this time it's Cullen having to come back across field and is well tackled by Mick Parrish. This time it's Gregory. Long pass out to Boyd. Boyd well tackled though by Mick Waddle. And once again Warrington losing ground. This time it's Gregory onto Ken Kelly. Ken Kelly onto Tamati, nice pass out. But well tackled there. Mick Parrish, this is a 6th tackle. Ken Kelly. Kelly with the kick ahead. Takes it well. Appeals for obstruction, but the referee says play on. And Mabaki shrugs off one tackle before he's brought down by Paul Cullen. This time runs out, Oldham leading by 7 points, 13 points to 6. Tom Nadiolai, nice run. But he's brought down by Bart Roberts. Sanderson this time. On to Ray Ashton. Ray Ashton going forward once more. Nice burst of speed, but cut out by Mike Gregory well. So a scrum down just inside the Warrington half. Well, Warrington have yet another injury. It was Mike Gregory, but Mike Gregory is all right, and it'll be a scrum down. Ray Ashton will feed. So Ray Ashton takes it, but a free kick. Feeding. Can Warrington produce something now to bring them back into this game? Gregory takes it. A poor pass taken by Rathbone. Rathbone going forward. Warrington, no, the time is running out. Samity this time onto Gregory. Gregory looking for the gap, but well tackled by Ashton. This time it's Tamati. On to Tom Gittins. Gittins charging forward, but once again well tackled by Tom Nadiolai and Mal Graham. Tamati. On to Les Boyd. Les Boyd, but there's nobody coming up for Warrington. This time it'll be Tamati. On to Gregory. Kelly. Brian Johnson. But Johnson can't get past. And Warrington at the moment can't find any way through. A poor pass from Cullen, but well taken. A long pass out to Barry Peters, and Barry Peters gets it out to Kevin Tamati. Tamati now goes straight at Mabaki and loses the ball, and David Lydiard retrieves it for Oldham. And he'll be pushed into touch there, well, by Barry Peters and Mark Roberts will Des Foy, and that will result in a scrum down just inside the Oldham 25. 7 minutes left.
What's his feeding?
Gregory to feed.
What's the feeding?
And a free kick. Gregory takes it quickly. On to Mike Gregory. Mike Gregory going straight for the line. Still going. Warrington now on the attack. Can they produce a try? This time it's Gregory. Gregory coming through, but just can't get the pass out. This time it'll be Tom Gittins acting half-back. Sends it right to Kelly. But no way through at the moment. Gregory wants some more acting half-back. Gittins. Mike Gregory dummies, and once again being pushed back as Oldham come up well. This time it's Kelly. Long pass out to Mark Roberts. A chance here for Warrington. Roberts still going. Gets the ball out to Thackeray, but a forward pass.
It's a good job you didn't give me referee. You didn't look to give him that, would you? Who writes the referee's report up there? Will you have a word with me after?
So the referee stops the clock as there's an injury to an Oldham player.
Because we must have some dummies writing them.
And once again,
We've had 2 good innings in 2 weeks.
so it'll be Ray Ashton to feed. As the referee
Hey, you put your mind up time.
moves the scrum back, Ashton to feed, and it's Oldham ball.
How can he get him that back towel? He stood on his feet in it.
And Oldham then trying to clear their own 25, moving now to the last 5 minutes. Warrington 13, Oldham 13, Warrington 6.
Where's that?
This time it'll be Sanderson acting halfback. Sends it back to David Hobbs. Hobbs out to David Lydiard, and Lydiard across field. Good tackle by Rathbone, helped by Andy Gregory. Sanderson this time on to Hobbs. Hobbs kicks deep. Running back this time, Margaret Thackeray and Brian Johnson. Thackeray takes it in his own try area. Comes across field, shakes off one man, and a poor press out to Brian Johnson, and gives Oldham possession. And a real chance for Oldham now to clinch the match. Ray Ashton, it's out, and a free kick to Oldham, offside. And now we've got a fight, and things really boiling over in this last 5 minutes. So the referee and the touches once more. We'll have a large conversation. And he calls over Les Boyd. So Les Boyd is cautioned and Oldham have the free kick. 3 minutes left.
Okay, thank you.
So Mick Worrell lines up with Oldham, prepared to make another substitution. Mal Graham comes off, and Teddy Flanagan will resume. And once again we have the Oldham hate squad as that goal kick was missed. Warrington having to drop out, but time running out now for Warrington. Gregory restarts, but it looks as if Oldham will be progressing into round 3 of the competition as David Lydiard comes forward, but he's well tackled by Kevin Tamati. Ray Ashton this time, Teddy Flanagan, Reneke, still going, out to Ray Ashton. Ray Ashton dummies, goes back inside, well tackled though by Mark Roberts in the end. Sanderson onto Wally Jones, meets Mark Roberts again. Rathbone and Gregory. Now in the final minute, Sanderson onto David Hobbs, Hobbs with the kick for touch. And that will go dead. As Warrington will make a substitution in the final minutes. Alan Rathbone will come off. Rathbone limps off the field, replaced by Mark Foster. Les Boy going through there. This time it's Gregory onto Tamati. Tamati going forward, gets the ball out, but in fact loses it. And Oldham now, Nadiolai, tackled by substitute Foster. This time it's Wally Jones. Once again we have another scrum down. Seconds now remaining of this Silk Cut Challenge Cup second round match. And Gregory about to feed a scrum halfway between Warrington's try line and their own half. Gregory feeds on to Kelly. Kelly dummies, knocks off Ashton. But Ashton recovers. And there goes the hooter. The Oldham fans jubilant. And Warrington go out of the Silk Cut Challenge Cup in a very highly entertaining match by 13 points to 6. The final score here at Watersheddings, Oldham 13, Warrington 6. We have poor sports on the pitch, and that is typical Oldham supporters there. Diabolical on supporters. A player attacking Andy Gregory on the field a moment ago. As Oldham go off the field jubilant. Winning by 30 points to 6. Prized by Des Foy and Mick Waddle. 2 goals from Mick Waddle and a drop goal from Ray Ashton. Warrington a try from Boyd. A goal from